Up, my little tattletales? How you guys doing? Listen, really sad news. Tristan Thompson's mom has suddenly died from a heart attack. New information is coming in. You guys, this is so tragic. This actually happened Thursday night. She was rushed to the hospital. I'm going to give you all the details. I know he was, of course, with his girlfriend, Khloe Kardashian. One of the odd things that came out in the death is Khloe and Tristan have been forced to acknowledge that they are actually back together. We'll get into that, but it doesn't matter. Let's focus on the death of his mother. It's actually really sad. If you guys don't know, Tristan is one of four boys. Tristan is one of four boys. Tristan has a 16-year-old brother, Amari, who actually suffers not only from epilepsy, but also he other disabilities. His mother was the only full-time caretaker of Amari. His mother had a beautiful soul. Tristan, actually, this is being reported directly from TMZ. This all happened Thursday night. Khloe and Tristan did hop on a private jet and fly straight to Canada. Tristan actually posted some beautiful words to his mother on Mother's Day. He said she was giving, she was selfless, she made him into the man he was. To quote him, and then I'll get into the details. Um, his mother was saying that that was the reason that he pursued basketball. She remained in his native Canada while Tristan pursued his career in the NBA. He stayed very close to his mother over the years. In a 2019 Mother's Day post, he gushed, "I'm so blessed to have a mother who loves me the way you do and willing to sacrifice everything for her kids." Let me tell you how trite Tristan and his mom was. Tristan actually, when there was that whole skerfuffle, I know it doesn't matter, between him and Khloe. Khloe said that his mom said that Tristan was single. Now, we all know that's a lie, but this is how close and tight Tristan was to his mother, that his mom was even willing to go 10 toes down and lie to protect her son. Again, most parents do that when they're younger, but the fact that she still felt that protective and she just wanted to see him happy and was down for whatever, that definitely is a mother's love. Tristan, it can be said, is a mama's boy in all the best ways. They're saying that Khloe chartered a private jet to Toronto with Tristan after the death of his mom. They're saying Tristan's mom has died suddenly, and Khloe Kardashian is right by his side, offering comfort and support as he navigates this challenging time in his life. Again, Tristan's mom will be missed. Thoughts and condolences, prayers. Everybody that has anything to say says the mom was very sweet, very loving, very giving, would sacrifice everything for Tristan. Oddly enough, it seems like he found that in Khloe. Khloe's willing to sacrifice everything to be with him as well and to make him happy. And that's a good thing in life, to have people that love you that much. They said Khloe and Tristan were spotted Thursday touching down in Toronto together in the private jet that Khloe chartered. TMZ broke the story just hours before they landed. Now, I will say this. If TMZ broke the story, that means that Khloe and Tristan wanted this broken. We all know that TMZ is like this with the Kardashians. The fact that there are actually pictures of Khloe and Tristan touching down in Toronto, I can understand TMZ getting pictures of them going on the private jet in America. But touching down in Toronto, okay, so they obviously wanted these pictures out. And there's nothing wrong with this. At the end of the day, they would have had to announce this anyway. They would have had to announce this anyway. They said that, where are we? They were spotted Thursday touching down in Toronto together in a private jet. TMZ broke the story just hours before they landed. Tristan's mom, Andrea, was rushed to a local hospital after suffering a heart attack at home. I will say this, and it's so sad that she didn't make it, but this is why money, when it comes in handy, again, you know, people like to fall for the ground, and I'm not hating, right? We all get into that thing where, you know, especially if you're American, you get into materialistic mode. But what a blessing. And just hear me out. what a blessing, because life comes at you, right? And horror and tragedy like this. Tristan wasn't even 30 yet, or he's very young. His mom passed away so young. She was young, she was vibrant, she was beautiful. But what a blessing that you're in LA with your girlfriend, right? Tristan, he sold his place in LA, so he's been staying at Khloe's house. What am I saying? Staying? That is his house. They built the house together. Tristan had all his stuff there. He's always like he lives there, right? That okay. So Tristan was at his house with Khloe, and uh, you get a call that your mom's been rushed to the hospital for a life-threatening thing. Most people would have had to get the airline, do this, do that. Tristan and Khloe have enough money that they were able to charter a jet, no problem, hop on that jet and rush to see his mom. And it's such a beautiful thing. It's tragic that she didn't survive, but I can't imagine how maybe must have felt, but it's a beautiful thing that they even had the opportunity to do that. Our sources say Khloe joined Tristan on the flight from LA to Toronto to comfort him in his loss. Of course she did. That's his girlfriend. Again, can we all agree that Khloe and Tristan are back together? They don't have to play these games. We're told Khloe was very close to Andrea. And like Khloe and the Kardashian family always do, they'll support a loved one in their most difficult time of need. It's beautiful that Khloe was close to her daughter's grandmother. Again, Khloe and Tristan, their ties, and maybe that's why they never separate, their ties are deeper than what we think clearly. Khloe and Tristan have 2 children together, 4-year-old daughter True, and the baby boy Vern, born via surrogate. I believe the mom did meet the baby. Tristan actually posted this year, "Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. One day isn't enough to praise and lift you high. Every day is your day. Thank you for all the sacrifices you made for me and my brothers. I love you, and I'm so lucky to have been chosen as your son. Not all superheroes wear capes." That's actually really sweet. Again, Tristan look, his mommy was tight. The two have not been, okay, so anyway, we will say that a few other things actually came out in this. We do wonder what's going to happen with Tristan's little brother, Amari. As we know, his mother was the full-time caregiver. This is the type of woman she had. Tristan had more than enough money to hire a caregiver for the brother. The fact that the mother chose to care for a 24-hour job with no breaks and no help and be the primary shows how central she was to Amari. He's 16 now, and his development and her attachment, of course, to her son. And anyone that's, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, of course I care for a loved one if they became seriously injured." You say that until you see like the physical, emotional toll. Now, I'm not saying that you wouldn't do it. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying that the fact that she could have split that job with someone else and she refused to. And that was her passion. It shows the type of love that she had for her children and the type of love that overflowed, where it's not just because he's my child, it's because you are a human being. And I will not feel like I enjoy myself gallivanting around the world. Nothing wrong with taking breaks, but I can't enjoy myself unless you're taken care of. And I don't want to trust a stranger to do it. Again, everybody makes different choices, but this shows the type of woman she was. They said that she was rushed to a local hospital. Medical experts tried to resuscitate her, but unfortunately, she didn't make it. It's no word on whether Tristan got to actually see or speak to his mom before she passed away. TMZ is only noting that he had 2 children, True and his son, who they haven't shared the name. We also know that Prince is his firstborn and Theo is his 3rd son. Obviously, it's unknown if Theo had met his grandmother. Prince obviously was very close to his grandmother as well. I will say, just getting back into this, let's look at her legacy and the type of person that she raised in Tristan, but in a positive way. Because Chloe always talks about, like, if only people could see your true heart. This is the type of man that his mother raised. Tristan said when he was talking to an epilepsy charity, because he started one and he's trying to raise funds, saying, my brother fights each and every day. Most 16-year-olds can enjoy life and have the freedom and be able to experience things with their peers. It's harder for him. He motivates me. Why not keep working every day? There's no reason for me to not get up and push to be not only a better basketball player, but a better human being. All right. He founded his mom, because she was so passionate about it, motivated him to found to heighten awareness, education, and funding for epilepsy. He established the Amari Thompson Fund in 2013, which benefits Epilepsy Toronto. As we all know, Amari still lived with his mom in Toronto. He said it's a process. Some days Tristan actually even has tattooed across his chest, my brother's keeper. He said it's a process. Some days are better than others. We got the seizures down. That was definitely scary and tough, especially for my mom. She'd be scared to leave him alone for even 10 minutes just to grab groceries. The fact that we calmed those seizures down and kept it to a controlled basis has been huge for our family. Tristan is the oldest of 4 boys. He said, everybody has their motivation. For me, it's my brother and my family. My mom has had to sacrifice each day as well. She's had to watch a child for basically 24-hour care. That takes her away from her own life and freedom. He said most parents who have kids in the NBA, their parents are able to go to Vegas or Atlantic City or go to the islands. For her, it's not always the same. I use that as my driving force to try to make both their lives easier. You guys, you can, of course, donate to epilepsy.com/slamdunk if you'd like to make a donation in Tristan's honor to his brother on behalf of his brother Amari. And definitely thoughts and prayers to Tristan. He does have his girlfriend next to him. You guys, all I can say is love your parents, hug your parents. They did the best they can. If they're close enough to you, hug them. But in life, you don't have time sometimes to get over grudges. You don't even sometimes have time to enjoy the people you love as much as you can. Make sure in 2023, if you can, honor life, honor love in the most selfless way. The beautiful thing about love, unlike water, unlike food, unlike money, it's the one thing that is abundant, never ending, can grow anywhere. It can always be replenished. And if it's true, it never dies. Spread as much love as you can to everybody freely. Anyway, y'all, I will keep you posted on this, and I will talk to you later.